Hello everyone and welcome to my humble abode. Today I was on Twitter and I saw everybody talking about the show and I was like, you know what? I should probably check this out. And then I did, and now this is me checking it out. So here we go. I would like to put my disclaimer on that this is my opinion.
That's my opinion!
Okay, I'm excited. I feel like they were trying to do what Euphoria did in the beginning. I know they like flash all those images, and that's kind of what I was getting. Okay, I'm getting a little annoyed with the music. We get like 30 seconds of words and then like just music. Okay, this actress is gorgeous. Do not get me wrong, but she's supposed to be what, 15, 16? She looks like she's about to start reading her graduate PhD thesis to me. It's giving Riverdale, like Riverdale casting. These people are supposed to be 16. Why is everyone so stiff? I don't know if that's how I say it, but I just feel they recorded for the rehearsals. Like they just forgot to put movement into it. Okay, I'm about 10 to 15 minutes into this, and I am getting a millennial obsessed with Twilight vibes. Like, a millennial definitely read this.
I've always been sensitive.
So, I've watched a little bit more, and I have no idea what's going on. She's been at school and taking pills that are blood capsules. There isn't a lot of information being given to me, but I can infer that Calliope wears silver, and the other actress that looks like she's about to be a PhD candidate is transitioning into a vampire or is a vampire. I am so over this music. I can't. Okay, wait, I do not understand. Did the parents turn centuries ago and then they had a child? Or are they new turnies of vampires and then they had a kid? Why did we not have an origin story in this first episode? Like, I am so confused. Or like even hints about like her frustrations of how she became a vampire. Like, oh my god, I'm so annoyed that I was born into a vampire family. And then we've been like, okay, cool, she was born into it, and like I understand the context here, but I'm not getting that.
It's not scary.
Do I need to be in the writer's room? Because what is going on? I thought, like, the way people were talking about this on Twitter, I thought this was like... Okay, so far, I have learned that she needs to kill somebody, but she has moral repercussions, but also her moral repercussion and apprehensiveness was very dull. It was about me being like, I don't want to go to Costco today, Mom. I want to go to Target.
No, it's not scary. It's wrong.
That was the emotion behind it. Like, I don't want to kill anybody. I love Gracie. Is that her name? Gracie Descent. Gracie. It is Gracie. I don't know the relationship she has to these characters. I'm thinking vampire neighbor or an auntie, because it wasn't very clear. Like, she came into the house super late. The older looking girl who's supposed... The one... I need to learn her name. The one that's... looks like she's about to be a PhD candidate. She was saying, I wish to rebel in her voiceover, similar to how she has against her parents.
My role model. One day I too will be a self-confident, bull by the horns kind of girl who doesn't give a shit what my parents think.
So are they related? I don't know. Anyway, I'm moving on. Eleanor is my fave. I'm calling it right now.
It's okay to be nervous, sweet little.
Never mind, I take it back. She just said, my sweet little. Who says that? I've never heard that before. My sweet little. They also really need to get a fashion girly in the costume department. And I don't mean like someone who went to school and studied fashion and like they're trying to be edgy and try out new things. Like, I just, like, high school kid consultants. Like, if you're gonna do a show based on high school, like, we do not need to look like they have like a corporate meeting in 20 minutes. I like her outfit. Her outfit in this, it's giving. I really thought that they were gonna go with this one for, okay, wait, I'm going back to the beginning of the show, or the beginning of the first episode when she's like picking out her outfit in front of the mirror. This is the outfit that I thought that they were gonna go with.
Is that what you plan to wear?
See, Eleanor called her out on the fit too, which I'm happy Eleanor did. Which I'm not sure if she was just feeling that's what you're wearing. Like, that's what you're wearing to the party? Yeah, thank you, Gracie. Them talking about changing like it's puberty is making me so uncomfortable. Like, this is awkward.
But if I don't want to change?
You're already changing.
The side parts, millennial. Didn't we have an entire discourse on TikTok about how we're not doing side parts anymore and wearing skinny jeans? And like, I'm all for if you want to wear skinny jeans, wear skinny jeans. If you want to have a side part, have a side part. But if your character is supposed to be representing Gen Z, you're not gonna put them in a side part. Put Gracie in a side part, because she's not supposed to be a Gen Z in high school in 16. This is so Twilight millennial fanfic. I want to be a girl supporting girls right now, and I love the representation. Please do not get me wrong, but I feel like things could have been better. Did they do chemistry reads for this? I'm not trying to be rude at all, but like, I feel my dentist has more emotion when I tell him I'm an avid ice eater than some of these characters have emotion within them. I'm kind of disappointed because this had like so much potential, but it served absolutely the bare minimum. It's disappointing that something that had a lot of representation be handled so poorly. Half of the characters' introduction to each other has been just staring, just like we're supposed to have some establishment that they have a love connection or some interest, and they are just staring at each other. There's no dialogue. There's been very few scenes that I can gush over or like pull a cute quote or even like do a fan edit with. It's giving nothing for fan edit. Okay, when she got home, the PhD candidate, I really should learn her name. Okay, her name is Juliet, so they are doing a Romeo and Juliet story. Like, they really weren't hiding that one. Okay, when she gets home after she pulls the beat off her Calliope, Juliet's like laying there thinking about like her moment. Why couldn't Calliope have said something? Like, okay, oh my gosh, I love your skirt. Just so that when Juliet does get home, she can remember and be like, oh my gosh, Calliope said this about me, and she could have been like gushing over it.
Hi.
Okay, I'm at the kiss scene. There was no lead up. Why? We could have had such good fan edits out of it. This music is gonna take me out. So Calliope's bracelet burned her whole hand, but Calliope's wearing silver rings and grabbing her face when they're kissing. Why isn't that burning her face? Is this the next day? So she bit her, and now we're back to the
empathy.
So we're doing Calliope's POV. I've gathered. Okay, actually, I want to go back to something because I had to take a minute to understand what we were doing now, because I thought it was like the next day and she was just casually going on a jog and we're all fine with that, and like she forgot. I don't know what happened. Okay, I'm about to put this thing on like 1.5. I think that's the best feature Netflix has added, is adding this 1.5 thing, because I am dying. I was very excited to see a new take, but if I'm being honest, this was just a little dull. Some of these monsters were akin to the Mucinex goblins. Like, I was not threatened. I was like, haha, funny man in Halloween costume. So I guess that's like my problem. If you know you're gonna have a show that requires some special effects, why would we not like set aside at least a high portion of the budget for that? Like, look at this. I genuinely wanted this to be good. I was so excited, especially the hype on Twitter, some of the stuff that I was seeing, that like this was gonna be the new Stranger Things. And maybe I'm just being a little critical because I just came off of watching Stranger Things, but like, a good artist they could have put in there. Like, if they really wanted to go off with the soundtrack, Girl in Red. What, Girl in Red wasn't played once in the first episode, and that would have been like hard hitter, you know, music. Okay, I came back and I thought I should watch the second episode. And I watched it after I took my shower. However, I had to put it in 1.5 speed again because it was just, I just couldn't do it. And then I spent a majority of the episode pushing the fast forward 10-second button because I was not enjoying it. I don't think I will be continuing this, but if you really think I should, like you actually think that I should, give me a convincing argument in the comments. I'm here for it. Anyway, thank you for hanging out with me and sticking around until the end. I hope you decide to stick around for a few other videos. With that being said, I will see you later, alligator.